Jam TV, we are live with show number 7. Here we go.
It's my time and I'm coming out to play. Get on that beat, I wanna misbehave. Yeah, go, look at me, go, make me wanna fly all the time. I'm shining now, makes no difference if the world...
Jam TV, how y'all doing? Wow, 7 viewers in 40 seconds. Do you hear that? That's Bill Noman. Bill Noman, no, that's some piano playing guy. That's all I'm saying. It's not me playing piano. I got no piano here. That is my good friend Bill Noman. And here he is. Here he comes. Hey, Bill.
This is not a piano player, I can tell you that right now. You know, and when you think of fine pianos, what brand do you think?
Casio. Go Casio.
Oh
my God.
When you think of fine pianos, you think of Casio.
Absolutely.
The watch, the piano, the whatever. You know.
Exactly. So how you been doing?
You know, good. You know, it's going on, and not sure I see the end in sight for a little while, but it's going on. You know,
It's been 8 weeks. This is the 7th broadcast, and so it's been 8 weeks since we've been in a place doing music.
It's wild.
Wow.
You know, I mean,
It's wild. So what do you got for us?
I have a 3 little toe tappers, and I might, I could do more if I had to, but there's no
All
one
right.
in this room who's going to be asking for more. I can tell you that.
All right, I got Joe Mayo
We'll be
backstage.
leading
So
off with I'm doing a little Todd Rundgren song. I'm doing a song by the band, and then I'm doing a song by Sir Elton John.
nice. Sounds
I
great.
deigned to play piano on a Sir Elton John song.
I'm loving it. Loving it. All right, go for it.
What the hell? It's a Todd Rundgren song called Wailing Wall. There's a grand old maid across the sea. So the story was recalled to me. And from dawn till dark, you hear her call. Down in front of the Wailing Wall, and she cries all day, so sad and alone, till someone comes along and leads her home. Nobody loves her, and nobody cares. But every day you'll find her there and kneeling down for sadness' sake, crying just as though their hearts would break. And from dawn till dark you hear them call. Down in front of the Wailing Wall, and they cry so sad and alone, till someone comes along and leads them home. Nobody listens, and nobody cares. But every day you find us there and kneeling down for sadness' sake, crying just as though her heart would break. And from dawn till dark you hear them call. Down in front of the Wailing Wall. It's a Casio. I can't hear you, Ed, but that's okay. I know you're talking, but I can't hear you. But
That is the new word for
I hear
good
you.
is Casio today. That was Casio.
That's Casio. You know, what do you want the finest name in pianos? Steindorfer? No.
Casio.
Steinway? No.
And my watch is Casio.
That's right. I like when you put your fist up like that. It reminds me of the old days. That's right.
Power of the people. All right, go for it.
Okay, here's a song by the band on their Stage Fright album, kind of a deep cut. Little thing called Sleeping. From the life that we chose, in the evening we rode, I spent my whole life sleeping, and for nothing more, the world was too sore to live in. Sad old ships, a morning eclipse, I spent my whole life guessing. I turned from the sun, I saw everyone searching. The hula along will bring you along. Where else on earth would you rather be? Whoa. All this hate before it's too late. Where else on earth would you wanna be? Cobwebs on my pillow, found in a willow. I found this whole life sleeping. Be called by noon is to be called too soon today. The storm is past, there's peace at last. I spend my whole life sleeping, and there's not a sound, no one to be found anywhere. Shepherd and his sheep will lure you to sleep. Where else on earth would you wanna go? In this land of wandering, where you go under. Where else would you come back at all? Well, you know, thank you. Now a little song by Sir Elton John. I actually, my patron saint is over here. If I can take 1 second, this will take 1 second.
You're gonna bring your patron saint over. You got a lot of nerve, Bill Noman, playing keyboards and then playing Elton John. That's that. You know that
And
is.
here's my patron saint. It's Liberace, my bobblehead Liberace doll, which
Love it.
has gotten me through more things than you might imagine.
That is great.
My one regret in life is I never got to the Liberace Museum before they closed.
They closed?
Yeah, they did.
No, I also.
Nobody
did not
knows
go
who
there.
Lee is. They don't know who Lee is. What the hell? Other than in the movie. Okay, so Sir Elton John. Only a fool would try this. Guilty as charged. So if you feel that is real. I'm on trial and I'm held in your prison like a coin in your mint. I am dented and I stand for high treason. With the side your throne is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me to the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am just a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me to the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am just a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na. Well, I know he's not old, and I'm told he's a virgin. Neither he might be she. When I'm told you never know for certain, and the glass on your throne is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of my soul. Take me to the pilot, to the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm just a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me to the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I'm just a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na, na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na. Big string part. Well, the left side your throne is the one danger zone. Take me to the pilot for control. Take me to the pilot of your soul. Take me to the pilot, lead me to the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am but a stranger. Take me to the pilot, lead me to the chamber. Take me to the pilot, I am just a stranger. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na 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 na. Na na na, na na na, na na na, na na na. A sixth. Woo.
Woohoo!
There you go.
That was Casio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the first name in pianos, Casio.
You need to get a endorsement deal out of Casio. You'd be like, you know what? I used to be a guitar player, but now I am a Casio performing artist.
Well, I have one problem with the piano thing. You know those black keys? I don't mind them when they're in passing, but when I actually have to concentrate, that's bad. I discovered on this fine instrument that I have like 3 dead keys on this thing, which luckily they're up here where.
Yeah, don't play them.
I won't, and I couldn't if I wanted to.
Yeah, and when this is all over, I know how to fix that. So when this is all over, I'll come over to your house and we'll fix those keys. You know.
All right. I like that.
I have broken more keyboard keys. I used to be a very aggressive player, very aggressive, and the keyboards weren't built that way. So my Yamaha DX7 back in the early 80s, I used to literally, I would do these glissandos, these Hammond organ style glissandos, like woo, this, right? And I would literally be bleeding by the end of the show, and I would break off the black keys. I would hit the black keys so hard that they would break. And what they would do on the Yamaha DX7 is they'd fall on. So during the show, I'd be like, "Brr," I'm like, what is that? And I'd look over, the note's broken. So I had a piece of tape, and I could put the tape on the note. I had it all figured out. And in the break, I had spare keys, and I could open it up. And I had a lot of. I had a Rhodes once, a Rhodes 73, which I love,
and I had a lot of whirlies, and I used to almost collect them, and
Wow.
you could repair them really easily. Like the tines, all you needed was like a piece of metal, and you could actually make the things. And if you had a dead key, you could really do it yourself.
You're right.
I don't know about these babies, but if you say you can get inside this and do something, God bless.
Yeah, I know what that is. I know how to fix that. But anyway, we'll do it. We'll hopefully by next year, by 2021, maybe end of the summer, we ought to be able to. I can come over and do that.
I look forward to that for a million reasons.
All right, you sounded good. You're healthy and relatively happy, and
That's about it. I mean, to me, again, as we said the last time, this is primarily, if you are healthy, it's primarily a financial consideration.
Right.
If
Tell
you're
me
healthy,
about it.
you are fortunate and you are lucky, and that's great. But the realities of certain things here are a bummer. And I also too, I want them to open Oak Hills, the golf course, because Jesus Christ, they open bowling alleys.
But they're going to
Bowling
open
alleys?
golf. I thought they were going to open golf.
Well, some are, some aren't. It's all hit and miss. But I mean, bowling alley. This is a thing that even in the best of times, they have to disinfect the shoes before they allow you to put them on, and everybody is sticking their hand in the same 3 holes. Does that sound good to you? It sounds.
Sounds pretty good. I've been isolated for 8 weeks. That sounds great right about now.
Well, Ed, you could get a bowling ball and have a whole lot of fun if you want, as long as
I might have one in the car. I don't know.
the holes have to be pretty big, though. I think.
I
or
gotta
maybe
check.
not. I don't know, but
So Joe Mayo. I'm going to bring him on to say hello to you.
Hello, Bill.
Joe
Norman.
Mayo.
Hey, you know what? This whole thing about the Casio piano reminds me that PDQ Bach used to have a thing where he said the Steinway Piano Company likes to announce that PDQ Bach plays Baldwin pianos.
So I could get a sponsorship deal with.
Yeah, why not?
With Steinway to pay you to play Casio.
They'd be happy to say that. Well,
That's amazing.
I guess I'm shutting off, right?
All right, Bill Norman, you're out, and I will catch you later.
Break a leg, Joe.
Sounded
See you
good
later.
on that piano.
I'll try. It sounded great, Bill.
Hey, Joe Mayo, how you doing?
Hey, man. So far, I'm alive. Look at my hair.
I know, I'm loving it. Like I've had some hair flips over the last couple of weeks, but that's a good one.
Yeah, well, this one is beginning to get a little bit out of control, but
Yeah, I've got the ponytail thing that's gonna happen soon. Like I could get a rubber band around it at this point, but
yeah, I don't think I can do that.
at some point I'll take a shower and it'll like fluff out a little bit. Oh, you know what you got to see? I almost showed you while you were backstage before, but I don't know if you caught wind, but I did a dance thing where all the people that come to the jams over the years and dance, I sent them a YouTube track of Blurred Lines, which then I later learned is a super controversial song, and it basically makes me a horrible person for playing it. But that's another story. And I got 8 other people to dance to that song, and I made one of those compilation videos. We're going to be putting that on in a little while.
Oh, how fun.
So
That's fun.
you'll be in the next one. We'll get you in the next one.
Okay.
You will see me dancing in that one.
Okay, because I'm a ballroom dancer, believe it
Are
or
you?
not.
Of course you are.
8
Of course
years
you're a
of
ballroom
training.
dancer.
Competitions and the whole thing back in the 70s and the 80s.
Are you really?
Yeah, I used to compete at the United States Ballroom Championships in New York City when they were in New York City.
Of course you
At the
are. You
Sheraton
didn't bring that up
Center
in your
Hotel.
interview, by the way. We need to do another interview. That interview show is going to launch next week.
Yes.
You'll be famous now.
Ah! The money will be rolling in now.
Yeah, I didn't say anything about money.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But all right. So what are you going to do for us?
Okay, I'm going to do a song by Leroy Parnell called "Holding My Own," and then for the second one, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm thinking about it.
All right, go for it.
Okay. So, in the tradition of my dysfunctional love songs, song called "Holding My Own." They said the only thing harder than saying goodbye was saying hello after all this time. But I ran into you with your new love in tow. You say you're worried about me and you want to know How am I getting by? Thank you, I'm holding my own. Please don't worry about me no more. You hurt me when you left me alone, but there's two sides to every door. And the life we've led behind has led to lives I'd never have known. Thank you, I'm holding my own. Your new love walked on up when he said goodbye. You took my hand and you caught my eye. You said me there's a chance for another try, and you would love to come to me some sweet time. I guess you didn't understand. Oh, thank you, I'm holding my own. Please don't worry about me no more. You hurt me when you left me alone, but there's two sides to every door. And the lives we left behind have led to lives I'd never have known. Thank you, I'm holding my own. Well, there's a lesson I've learned. If the love is true, if you search long enough, you'll find the one who's looking for you. But frankly, I'm holding my own. Please don't worry about me no more. You hurt me when you left me alone. There's two sides to every door. And the life we've left behind has led to lives I'd never known. Thank you, I'm holding my own. Thank you, I'm holding my own.
Stupendous.
Holding My Own by Leroy Parnell. It's a cool
Very
song.
nice.
If you have not heard him, please go listen to him, because he's a phenomenal guitar player, great slide player. He's got sings like a bird, and has had a very interesting career.
Very cool.
So far.
Very cool. What else you got?
Okay, let's see. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. I don't know why this. Been away, haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Have you changed your style, and do you think that we've grown up differently? Don't seem the same. Seem to have lost your feel for me. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh, oh, oh. I'm going back to a place that's far away. How about you? Have you got a place to stay? Why should I care when I'm just trying to get along? We were friends, now's the end of our love song. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. So let's leave it alone, 'cause we can't see eye to eye. There ain't no good guy, there ain't no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we just disagree. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Very funny.
Joe Mayo, courtesy of Steinway, not the piano company, by the way.
Right.
The other Steinway.
I am playing an Epiphone guitar.
There you go. Maybe you get a check out of them.
Yeah, I wish. I wish. Can
Very
I do
cool.
one more fast one?
Yeah, no, do it. I love it. I was going to say, do another one. That was terrific.
Okay, just a quick one by one of my favorite writers of all time, John Hall of Orleans, who wrote this song, did it with Orleans, and then Chet Atkins, of all people, started singing it and playing it. It was a beautiful song. So anyway. Sails are just like wings. You can fly from things. Run before the wind. Lord, let it blow. You let it rock me slow while I sleep below. Dreaming dreams that only sailors know. And it will soothe your mind, smooth away your lines. Set your clock back on your own time. And if you sail with me, we will find the sea. We will find our love over again. And that's it. Ed, where'd you go? Oh, Ed. You forced me to do another one? Oh, okay. Thanks, Ed.
That was great.
Yeah, love that song.
I'm going to bring Ray Simonelli on now. Maybe he can say hello to you a little bit.
No, sure.
Hey, he's busy on his phone. He's like a
No,
teenager,
man, what's
busy on his
that?
phone.
Come on.
Oh yeah, it's all modern technology. Can you hear me at all?
You should just say you're watching the broadcast on your phone. That's what you should say.
I know. Isn't everybody?
I think Ray was on the Steinway website buying a piano based on the last advertisement.
Speaking of that, how about that Bill Nolan tickling the ivories, huh?
Fantastic.
See that? People got a lot of time on their hands right now. Bill's like learning the piano. You know? He's making use of his time. I love it, you know? By next week, by the way, he'll probably know the black keys on the piano.
All right, I'm going to give him an online lesson. I've been music teacher extraordinaire over the last couple of months, so.
Well, right, you have to do it all online, right?
I know. I do it all online, so it's going to be interesting. But I can talk about what the black keys do. They're not so different than the white keys.
Right?
By the way, the Gibson Company would like to announce that Joe Mayo plays Epiphone guitars.
There you go.
Awesome.
There you go. So both of you guys, I hope that when you're done, you'll stick around, because in a little while I'm going to be playing the video of a whole bunch of familiar faces dancing, a lot of beautiful ladies dancing to a song because I wanted the dancers to get involved. So we did a video, and you get to see how I dress during the day because you'll actually get to see me dance, which you never ever see.
You never see that. I agree.
Yeah, my ballroom career, my champion ballroom career was not actually a thing. That was not me.
Well,
That's hysterical.
All right, Joe. Super good to see you.
Good to be seen.
All right,
Thank you.
Hope to see
Ray,
you next
good
week.
To see you.
Nice to see you, Joe.
Everybody, stay healthy, please.
Yeah, agreed.
We'll get through it.
All right, catch you later.
Well-
Hey, Ray Simonelli.
That's okay. How's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Actually, I'm doing okay. I can't complain. Things are, all things considered, everything is fine. Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Trying to. Yeah. Still don't know what day of the week it is most of the time. I still have to check my cell phone to find out what day it was.
It better be Thursday. I mean, we're doing the show. It better be Thursday. Wouldn't it be amazing if we did the show and we're like, wait a minute, it's Wednesday. Oh, forget it. We're off the air.
I know. It's easy to miss because you don't know what day it is anymore.
Good to see you this week. Glad you can make it.
I'm very happy to be here. Absolutely. You kidding me?
All right.
So I'm playing through a new audio device. Obviously, you can hear me. Can you?
Yeah,
hear
I can.
Can you hear my guitar?
I sure can.
Does the balance sound okay?
It sounds like a Casio. Fantastic.
Perfect. There you go. Oh, I love it. Yeah.
All right, go for it. What do you got for
Well,
us?
wait. Before, why don't you tease people and give them like a little preview of what the rest of your planned lineup is for tonight?
Oh my God! So I don't know who's going to come on tonight. I got to tell you, it's been all right. We started this. We were at Bobby Q's doing the Thursday Night Jam 8 weeks ago. 8 weeks ago. Can you believe that?
That's like 2 months.
Yeah. Like, how is it possible? It's been 8 weeks. Incredible. So
I know it's 2 months already. That's
we've
like
done
crazy.
7 of these shows, and the first show was great, and then the internet started to break, and the second and third show were like on fire, like not in a good way. And then we sort of made it through that, and now we're sort of settling in. But it's the 7th show that we're doing.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy. Everybody's getting better sound, better look, better everything.
Well, I'll tell you. I mean, even your production here, like, oh my God! I remember the first night, first song. Things were like out of whack, the timing and everything. And then time went by, and each week it's like better and I don't know. I guess it's like anything else. Once you know how to work a system, it just starts going in your favor. But I mean, I think it's been great. Past couple of weeks have been really good overall.
Right. And so, like, the first show, I wasn't sure who was going to come on. I knew there were going to be a lot of people. There were a huge number of people that we didn't get to. And then the second show, because we had so many technical problems, I recorded offline segments during the day when the internet was working better during the day.
Yeah.
And so I had a lot of that, and then I had leftovers from that. But now that it's working, I'm not doing a lot of offline recording, so I don't know who's coming on. So artists, people watching, come on. I know I got Dale Allen who wants to come in. I've got Chris Perone. We're trying to solve a video problem, and I'm pretty confident we're going to get him on. And then I've got the Dancing Squad video, and I've got a few offline videos, including my friend Dave Coggins from Nova Scotia, and I've got Anton and Joseph Klettner are going to do another song. They're terrific. I've got Shannon Coughlin is going to sing a song.
No way.
Can you believe this? She sent me a song. I got Tony Bacchetta, and so there's no shortage of good music. So
Well, the good thing is there's no limitation on where people are coming from, so you can actually get people from overseas, like Bill Gagan. I mean, it's like wonderful. So that's a plus because you can loop in people from all over the world, basically.
It's great, and I've been working with Bill. We did some online recording using an online recording software, and we're working up a song that he wrote that he introduced last week on the show. I don't know if you caught that.
Right.
And we're going to produce that with lots of voices from different places all over the world, and we'll probably have that ready for next week.
Oh, that's so awesome. That's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, what have you got?
Bill was supposed to come home at the end of March, but because of everything that happened, Bad gas,
Exactly.
you know, exactly.
All right, Ray, what do you got?
I'm going to try to do a little Neil Young. I'm going to send this out to Sheila Fabrizio. I don't know if she's watching, but she was the one that asked me to learn this song for a gig that we had. So this is for Sheila.
All right, take it away.
Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm alive like you are. Oh man, take a look at my life. I'm alive like you are. Oh man, take a look at my life. But 24 and so much more. The lonely paradise makes me think of two. Love lost such a cost. I'll give you things that won't get lost. Like a stone that won't get tossed. Rolling home for you. Take a look at my life, I'm alive like you. I will get some on the phone and the whole day through. Oh man, take a look at my life, you can tell it's true. Lullaby in your eyes, I run around the same old town. Doesn't mean that much to me, mean that much to you. I've been first, I've been last. A funny kind of time goes past. Coming home at last, coming home to you. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm alive like you. I used to sing on the phone that whole day through. Oh man, take a look at my life, you can tell it's true. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm alive like you are. Oh man, take a look at my life, I'm alive like you are.
Ray Simonelli.
How'd that sound? Did it sound okay through the new equipment?
Sounded terrific. It sounded great. What kind of guitar are you playing? Who's endorsing you tonight?
Oh, I just have my standard Breedlove acoustic.
Nice.
That's my main guitar. I got
Yeah,
some
and
backup.
who are you wearing? What fashion designer are you wearing
I
tonight?
have no idea. I have no idea.
All right. So I was telling you before that the Jam TV dancers are going to be debuting at around 8:30.
Now it's just I don't want you to give anything too much away, but is this like an old clip from like the Cobb Snowing days type of thing, or?
You're going to see. This is nothing crazy. This is not like Do Laundry or anything like that, but it is a lot of fun. And what I did was I sent a song around, a YouTube song, a Blurred Lines, which is a dance favorite, if not a controversial song, which I only learned later. But Blurred Lines, I sent it to everybody, and I said, set up your phone and record yourself doing something fun and having fun in your house. Everybody had a blast making the video. I talked to everybody who did it, and they all had fun clearly a lot of fun was had. And then I did one of those videos where I put everybody on the screen, so it's like a dance party.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
A collaborative video of dancers. And so what else you got? Do another one.
Yeah, I'll do the song that we usually do together. But obviously we can't. Well, you could, but nobody else will hear it. Though.
Go for it.
Little Steven Stills. When you're down, getting confused, and you don't remember who you're talking to. A concentration, and your faith is so far away. Well, there's a rose with misty glow, and the eagle flies to the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, I love the one you will. I love the one you will. Don't be angry, I don't be sad. A good time you had. There's a girl right next to you. I am just waiting for something to do. Well, there's a rose, the thirsty glow, and the eagle flies. And if you can't be with the one you love, it's another one you will. Another one you will. Come on, keep it going. Heartache, illusion, or sugar girl, and you're gone. I'll get it twisted, right. I'll always be on your side. There's a road, the thirsty cloud, and the eagle flies. And if you can't be with the one you love, baby, baby, love the one you love. Love the one you love. Love the one you love. Love the one you love.
Yeah.
So Ed, was that the first real-time performance?
You know, I just took a flyer. I don't know if it worked, I don't.
On
We're
my,
probably.
on my end, it sounded like real time. I don't know how it sounded to everybody else.
We're just gonna hope and pray that it didn't sound like a disaster. I tried to do sort of big washy chords and
No.
things that would work even if they were out of sync. But you know,
No, on my end, it sounded great. So if it's coming back to me that way, I have to assume it's coming back to.
cross your fingers. We're gonna fool around with this kind of stuff in the future, but I
I
just
know
had to
that
do it.
it might be the first one without having to pre-record stuff. That would be amazing if you
That
could
was-
do
that
that
was
regularly.
That was really great. That was
Maybe
really
the
great.
fact that I'm playing through an audio box instead of just through the laptop speakers, that probably makes a difference, you know?
Phenomenally good. Phenomenally good.
Yeah, totally. Oh my God, that's great, Ed. Thank you.
All right. So look who I have here. Who's coming up next?
Is it my girl Dale?
No, no.
Oh my God, Danielle.
Hey,
How you doing,
Ray.
sweetheart? Hey, how's it going?
How are you? It's been a while.
It's been too long since I've seen you play out. Oh my God, it's been a while. Like I've seen you past couple of weeks on Ed's TV thing here, but I haven't seen you in person in like forever.
I guess it's the new normal, though.
It is. But at least we have this outlet to be able to play and still do some music while we're all kind of like cooped up at home. So at least it's a nice option to have, you know.
Yeah.
So,
It's true. And that was a first for me, by the way. I've done 7 GMTV broadcasts. I have not played a note. I've not played an instrument on the show since the beginning.
You guys sounded great.
Was it all right?
Yeah, it actually sounded very good.
Good.
All
I,
right.
I tried to stay away from things that were, needed to be in sync. So we can fool around with this stuff in the future. We can have some fun with it. All right, Ray Simonelli, really good to
Yeah,
see you.
we could do and just try to, try a couple of songs just to see if it keeps working, you know.
Exactly. All right, Ray. I'll catch you later.
Thanks so
Be
much.
well.
Okay, nice seeing you,
Bye,
Danielle.
Ray.
Take
You
care. Take
too.
care, everybody.
Sounded
Okay.
great.
How you doing, Daniel?
Great.
Yeah?
That was a nice little surprise.
I don't know. I don't know what possessed me. And what's really funny is I've got a stack of accordions here. I brought my accordions out here because I knew I was going to be sitting on my hands with nothing to do. And they all need to be tuned up, opened up, and tuned. Not tuned so much, but cleaned and lubricated
Sure.
and whatever. And I figured, I'll do that. And then of course I never did any of that. And so I was like, oh God. So I opened a case. And I grabbed an accordion, and then there was a note stuck. And then I got another case, and I'm like, no, that one does not working right. And then I found this one. This is a Hohner, a small Hohner accordion. This was. Do you know my friend John Konya? Do you remember John?
Maybe, yeah.
He used to come to the jams, and unfortunately he passed away about a year ago, or year and a half ago.
Of course.
Bass
Yep.
player, great guy, and he gave me his accordion, his Hohner, and it worked tonight, so that was fun.
It sounded really good.
And I think I'm not sure if this is the Hohner he gave me. I think the other one.
One of them.
No, hold on. I'm gonna go over and get my other Hohner. Hold on. This is my other Hohner, right? But I never noticed how similar they look.
Very similar, but you've got
They're
a
very, very similar,
more full
and but it's got a stuck note. You see, it's like so. I pulled that one out first, and it had a stuck note, and I was like, "Oh God, what am I going to do?" So then I grabbed the next case, and there it was, this one. So it worked out great.
sounds like an impressive collection, though.
Oh my God! So I've got like 15 accordions now.
That's impressive.
Because what happens? All right, so listen. So accordions are like guitars are going to be, unfortunately, in 30 or 40 years. So everybody's got a guitar now. They're all sitting around, but of course, hip hop music is going to take off, and the next thing after hip hop, and the next thing after that, and then they're going to be like, back in the olden days, like before the pandemic, people played these they made of wood with strings, and they played them and whatever. And then everybody, I think my grandpa had one in the attic. I'm going to go see if I can get it. And that's what accordions were. They're these amazing little instruments, but nobody plays them now.
No.
And so I get a lot of gifts. People are like, you want my accordion? It was my great grandfather's accordion. I'm like, I'm there.
There you go. Well, when the accordion fad starts up again, you'll have your own shop, maybe.
There it is. And it sort of started like some of the hipster bands and whatever, they have accordions, and they
Yeah,
have
I was gonna
bucket basses and old instruments. Vintage is big.
Sounds like it sounds like a very hipster thing to go back to something vintage. So
So my students, right? I'm talking to my students and we're like working on like video game soundtrack stuff and we're doing all that. And they said to me that my students, right, who think I'm like the uncoolest old guy there is. Like I am so uncool, you know. And I say like I had a student the other day and like he's never heard of anybody, like nobody, like 5 years. He never heard of the Black Eyed Peas, right?
no, that seems wrong.
No, and he loves music and he like all kinds of stuff. But the Black Eyed Peas were like 10 years ago. You know, that's like oldies already.
Oh God.
Isn't that weird, right? And so, but I got cool. One of my students said to me, so Mr. Train, like when you were young, did you play like Pac-Man and Centipede? Because like the vintage video games have become cool again.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I used to play like Galaga. They're like, Galaga? Oh, Space Invaders. And they're like, oh, Mr. Train, you're cool. You know, I'm like,
you're hipster now.
I'm a hipster. Yeah, exactly. Of course, they're all 14 and 15 years old, so they don't know what to think of me. You know,
That's fine.
if they only knew.
Yeah, I guess.
So how are you doing?
Very good, I think.
How's the Cape?
It's still good. We're hanging in there.
How long have you been on the Cape?
It's going to be 7 weeks this Sunday.
I know, crazy.
It's crazy. I think we might make the trek back though next weekend. So full 2 months here, and then probably head back and see some family.
Right. Well, good luck with that. Hope to see you on the show from wherever you are.
Thanks. I know. Well, this is kind of nice, right? Because I can obviously join here more than I could when I was living in the city and we were allowed to, you know.
It's true. It's great. We don't have to do it in person. And then once we all get back to what we're doing, which will probably be before 2023 or something, once we do that, I'll bring the laptop down to Bobby Q's or wherever we're doing the jam, and we'll be able to bring you in and stick you up on the big screen.
There we go. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Well, everybody will be like, you know, I like this live music thing, but I miss the days when we were all stuck at home and we did it, you know.
The ease.
Exactly. So what do you got for us today?
I'll stick with the cover and then a new original. Cover is by one of my favorites, Gregory Alan Isakov, and then the original is I just wrote this week. So
fantastic. All right, take it away.
Thank you. This one's called All Shades of Blue by Gregory Alan Isakov. When the wine stops working and you're all run out, and all of your high hopes have all headed south, and the songs left the stable and they never came home, and there ain't no forgetting that you're out on your own. Turn the scrub oaks to timber and you're left without friends, and you don't put your book down even after it ends. Smoke curls up from the table in your quiet little room, and your heart's worn the handle of an old pushing broom. Broken bottles shine just like stars, make a wish anyway. Just your smile lit a 60-watt bulb in my house, so it's darkened for days. I've been thinking we probably should stay. When the going is long gone, the kick drum won't kick. When you fumble with your fiddle and you're fresh out of tricks, and the horseflies are biting but the fish never do, and your heart's 1,000 colors but they're all shades of blue. Broken bottles shine just like stars, make a wish anyway. Just your smile lit a 60-watt bulb in my house that was darkened for days. And I've been thinking you probably should stay. See those streams on the windowsill. See those trees turning gold in the hill. I love that song.
That's a great song. Tell me about that song.
Well, Gregory Alan Isakov is probably one of the best artists I've ever listened to. Love, whatever, for his lyrics, for just basically everything that he does. And me and my boyfriend, he's our guy. So any song that he sings is special to me. But that one's, I don't know why. It just really rings.
It's really great. It's a great tune. You've done a really nice job on it. Really beautiful.
Thank you. Hopefully he's watching. Do him some justice. That would be a miracle.
All right. What else do you have?
This is my new song. This one's called Prison Break.
All right.
I have my handy dandy notebook.
You don't know your own song by heart?
Yeah, I wish. And I don't know my own songs from 10 years ago by heart yet. I forget. Or I write too many, who knows?
No, that's great. All right, take it away.
Staring through your face, I take a breath. Breathing in courage, you float the rest. And I'm spinning circles, thinking about time. You give that short smile that draws the line. Prison break. Seconds of sweetness, powder the room. You talk in circles about your doom. And I'm running wild because I lost my mind. You give that sweet smile that draws a line. Prison break. And whose bluff holds when all they want is due? I can't hold back when the one ensues. There's better days on the line. Only if I swear to do the time, it's true. I break the rules for you. Egged over easy, don't do the trick. With a routine I can't seem to stick. I'm playing the memories of what's to come. Then I remember I'm young and dumb. Prison break. You know I beat with you in my chest. I saw the deep and you do the rest. Don't lose that smile on those better days. Sniff our paths back to forgiving ways. Prison break. And whose bluff holds when all they want is due? And I can't hold back when the one ensues. There's better days on the line. Only if I swear to do the time, it's true. I'll break the rules for you. I'm trying hard to do my time. I hope that you still cross that line. It's true. I owe it all to you. Prison break. Oh, prison break. Oh, prison break. Prison break. That was great. The little party that was going on here. I couldn't.
That is great. I'm going to make them hear you. There they are. Everybody's on. Just say hi to Danielle.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
No, I'm not doing it anymore. That was awesome. You were great. Cool. I hope I was doing the right thing. I was looking up at you while you were performing, but I don't know if the spires were all the same.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
I was focused on the notebook, but I could see the movement. It was perfect.
Cool.
Thank you.
Really nice.
That was super good. All right, I'm going to bring you guys on in a little while, but I've got a world premiere video that I'm going to put on
Big
right
deal.
now. So Danielle, that was great.
Thanks, Ed.
Tell me about that song. What's the deal with that song?
New song. Honestly, about my boyfriend because we're stuck here together, and I love him very much.
Good. Well, I'm glad you're stuck together.
That was a plug.
I am glad. That's a plug, right? A romantic plug. I am glad that you are stuck together, and I'm glad that you still like each other.
Yes, yeah, we do. Right?
Can you imagine being stuck with somebody that you don't like? Oh my God.
No, I.
Like,
no, that would stink.
Like my cats are stuck with me, and they can't get out.
That's good though. At least there's no scratches on your face, which means they're probably.
What's this? What's that right there?
Oh,
He got me in the neck. He got me in the neck, the little bastard.
spoke too soon.
All right. Good to see you.
Thanks, Ed.
I'll catch up with you soon.
All right, bye.
Danielle up in the Cape, maybe coming back to Civilization, wherever that is, but still on Jam TV. Now I've got a very special. What did they do on MTV? On MTV, they said world premiere video. They had a globe. They had a graphic. I don't have a graphic for world premiere video, but this is a compilation video. We've had some before on the show that people have put together, and we have a couple later. I've got one with Karen Johnstone and Michael and Eric from Light Warriors, and that's great. I've seen that, and that's super good. But for now, let's see if I can push the buttons the right way and bring on a world premiere of a dancer video. And we're going to be doing more of these. We're doing more. And here it comes. This is fun. By the way, disclaimer, I am not a dancer, okay? And other artists standing by, obviously, we got Dale Allen, we got Eric from the Flying Szynski Senior, and a lot of other good stuff coming up on Jam TV. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back.
Everybody get up.
If you can't hear what I'm trying to say, if you can't read from the same page, maybe I'm going deaf, maybe I'm going blind, maybe I'm out of my mind. wanna get nasty? Go ahead, get at me. What do we need dreams for when you got them jeans on? What do we need steam for? You the hottest bitch in this place. I feel so lucky. You wanna hug me? What rhymes with hug me? Okay, now he was close. Tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers. That man is not your maker. And that's why I'm gonna make you good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. Good girl. Can't let it get past me. No far from plastic. Talking about getting blasted. Everybody get up. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. But you're a good girl. Hustle gang, homie. Must wanna get nasty. Let go. Go ahead. Let me holler like
One thing I ask you, let me be the one you bet that ass to. Go from Malibu to Paribu, yeah, I can have a big machine bad to you. So hit me up when you pass through. I give you something big enough to tell your ass to. Swag on them even when you drag casual. I mean, it's almost unbearable. In 100 years, not there would I pull up on side, let you pay me back. Nothing like your leg guy, he too square for you. He don't smack that ass and pull your hair like that. So I jail watch, hand wait for you to salute and chew, did pimp. Not many women can refuse, did pimp. And I'm a nice guy, but don't get it confused, did pimp.
shake it out. Get down. Get up. Do it like it hurt. Like it hurt. What you don't like work? Hey. Baby, can you breathe? I got this from Jamaica. It always works for me. Dakota to Decatur. No more pretending. Cause now you're winning. Here's our beginning. I always wanted a good girl. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. Good girl. Can't let it get past me. No far from plastic. Talking about getting blasted. Blurred lines. I know you want it. I know you want it. Oh yeah. But you're a good girl. The way you grab me, must wanna get nasty. Go ahead, get at me. Everybody get up. Everybody get up.
What did you think of that? All right, so the internet got slow in the beginning, but it looked like we did this cool strobe effect. So I'm gonna live with that. It wasn't like that. It straightened itself out later, but that was super fun. I want to thank Sandy Coughlin and Sarah Raven, Tracy Becker, Robin Eve, Karen Johnstone, Melissa down in not Texas, Alabama. Where are you? You're right across the border. Can't remember where you are, Alabama, maybe. And Pat Kennedy, and Veronica, of course, on the hula hoop, and then there was some ham in the middle. So I only made myself big because there were 9 of us, so I had to do that. Plus, I'm the host and a ham, so that was a lot of fun. That was super good. I'm going to bring Eric on, and we'll talk about it a little. Hey there.
Hey,
How you guys doing?
All right.
I
How do we-
honestly, I don't know how to follow that up. It's my first time on here, so that is a really, really hard stage act to follow.
What do you think of that? That was kind of fun.
I have a lot of thoughts about it. It was really fun. Fantastic.
So what I learned later, I only learned this later. All right, listen. So what you don't, first of all, who are you, Sarah? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Eric's daughter. My
Oh,
name's
nice.
Sarah.
Great to see you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah,
So-
my brother Brian. We're all in this together.
So listen, so about, about 7 years ago, we were back at the Cobb's Mill Inn, and I came up with this idea to do a song parody of a song called Get Lucky, which it was like the big summer dance hit called Get Lucky with Pharrell Williams and Nile Rodgers and such. And so I did this song parody called "Do Laundry." It's about people that are up all night to do laundry, and I did a music video. In fact, I'm going to play it later tonight. So if you're watching, you can watch it. And that summer, a song came out of nowhere. Like you couldn't turn on the radio, you couldn't go into the 7-Eleven and not hear "Get Lucky" on the radio that summer. I don't know if you remember that.
No, I do. That was Pharrell.
Get Lucky, exactly. And then this song, "Blurred Lines," came out, and they had some risque videos, whatever, and it completely eclipsed "Get Lucky" and became the dance hit of the year and all that, and everybody loved it. And then it became this. I don't remember, but we picked a song for the dance thing, and then a bunch of people wrote me, "Oh, I don't know how I feel about that song because it promotes sort of sexualization of women, and it promotes the whole Me Too thing is happening now and whatever." And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry to everybody. I don't want to offend anybody, but we picked the song because it was a dance hit, and that's it. And
I mean, you guys did the whole thing.
We did the whole
I
thing.
thought it would only be a verse or two, but you went for the whole thing, and the cat and your helmet. It was.
We had dogs and cats. So we had all kinds. My cats were looking at me. My cats were looking at me like, what is he up to now? He's finally. This is the guy that gives us our food, and he's gone mentally insane.
It's all right. It's quarantine. You can do it.
Exactly. So we had fun making it. We're going to do other songs, and I hope more people will get involved for next time.
I'll be in it next time. Just let me know.
That would be great. So nice to see you guys. How have you been doing?
Yeah. Good. We're doing fine over here, just playing music and trying to get through each day.
What are you gonna play for us?
We got two. So the first one will be an Amy Winehouse tune.
Oh, nice.
And then we got a Taylor Swift tune after, but I promise you
it's a good
it's
one.
her good one.
It's a good one.
All right, listen, I watched the Taylor Swift documentary on whatever flicks, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Taylor Swift.
But yeah, the first one's Valerie by Amy Winehouse. So.
All right, take it away.
Set the rhythm.
Yeah.
And I look across the water, and I think of all things of what you're doing in my head. I paint a picture, but since I come on home, well, my body's been dead, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the days. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on earth for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't hesitate. I hope you find the right man to fix it for you. Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy? Did you have to pay that time that you were dodging all the time? Are you still busy? But since I've come home, well, my body's been aged, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like the things. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, babe? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look for some water. And I think of all the things, what you're doing in my head. I paint a picture. Cause since I come home, now my body's been dead. And I miss your ginger hair and the way you like it. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, baby? Why don't you come on over, baby?
That was so nice.
Thank you.
I like your. What are you playing for percussion? What do you have there?
Was this a cabeza?
Cabeza.
It's the only instrument I use besides my voice, so.
Fantastic.
That's
Beautiful.
it, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Musical family. All right. What else do you have for us?
All right,
This is a
got a Taylor,
no Taylor.
new Taylor Swift tune.
All right.
It's called Lover. It's a little slower,
All
so.
right. Take it away.
Just practiced it a day ago, so.
So it has kind of a
No, faster.
faster.
We can leave the Christmas lights up to you in January. This is our place, we make. And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years? Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And I take you out, take you home. You're mine, 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 mine. We can let our friends crash in the living room. This is our place, we make the call. And I'm highly suspicious that everyone who sees you wants you. I've loved you 3 summers now, but I want more. Can I go where you go? Can we always be this close forever and ever? And I take me out, take me home. You're mine, 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 mine. Can I go where you go? Can we always be there forever
That's it. That was great.
Yeah.
I just want to do a quick shout out. There's a ton of people watching right now, my coworkers, friends, family, and I just want to say thank you guys for all watching. I think they all watched the dance video, and they all were texting me saying it was awesome.
Oh, good. Well, let's get more dancers on the
More
next
dance
dance video.
video. Thank you so much, Ed.
Thank you, Ed.
Nice to meet you, and I'm glad you can make it on the show.
Thanks, you too.
All right. Good to see you.
All right.
That was really fun. That was super fun. Look who I've got. I've got Steve Wexler. Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
Can't hear you.
Hold on, Steve. I screwed it up. There you
Can't hear
go.
you.
How you doing, Steve? What are you doing,
Not at
Steve
all.
Wexler? He doesn't
That
hear.
sucks.
Can you hear? He doesn't hear us. All right. He's going to be on the screen, but we can't hear you. Look who else I'm going to bring on the screen. I got Billy. Billy, you got you guys on. How you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing over there?
Yeah, Wexler, I don't know if he has audio. He's having trouble with his audio. Can you hear us,
Can you
Steve?
hear us, Steve?
I hear you. I don't hear Ed, but I hear you guys.
All right.
I prefer that.
Well,
I definitely
good.
prefer it that way.
I'll transfer my
How you
message.
doing, man?
So Billy, tell Steve how you doing.
Well, we're doing good. We're locked down. We have the entire upstairs in the living room is now a PlayStation for the grandkids.
That's good.
We have a pit bull that likes to do backflips with pieces of your clothing in his mouth. And
That's better than flesh.
yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, hey, the only time I go outside is to go to Stop and Shop for food or to Walgreens for medications. Other than that, I'm in my room making the most disgusting porno shit you ever saw in the day. I'm going to send you some of it. Oh, my granddaughters are here. Porno means space stuff. It means stuff from outer space, girl. That's what porno
you're
means.
doing.
There goes our PG rating.
That's awesome. I'm just watching our President Trump.
The girls want to sing you a song.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I could
You
barely
ready,
hear
girls?
it. Say something again, Ed.
All right, let me hear you girls do a song for us.
Not,
Ready? Sing it together. Sing it loud. That's the whole song? Sell yourself? This is a song about slavery? What are we talking about here?
You want to hear about slavery? You got to see your grandfather.
Yeah, sing Twinkle Twinkle. Go ahead.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how you wonder what star.
That was so good.
So high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Pop, Pop likes to go to the bar. I wrote that line myself. You think it'll be a hit?
Yes. Oh, it's going to be a hit. Nice to see you guys. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah. All right, girls. Let us do some talking here.
That's super fun.
Yeah. Arena goes to Greenwich now instead of to Manhattan.
That's good.
So, and when she doesn't have to go down there, hold on, honey, be careful. When she doesn't have to go down there, we're here in the house and she's working on her computer and I'm either watching movies. And remember, my personal collection of movies is I'm up around 3,000 movies.
What?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, I got them all over the house. And you can see over there. I don't know. You can't see over there. But they're all over the house. And
Remind me to never.
well, I bought them all. There's no point in watching iTunes if I have them here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute.
Who's coming on now?
She's doing a hi, Daly.
Hi, Billy. Hi,
Hi,
everybody.
Dale.
Hi.
Hey, Dale.
Hey, Dale.
Twinkle girls. That was beautiful.
This is a
Say hi
record.
to
1,
Dale.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
If you
8
can't see,
people
put
on
your
the
face
screen.
Hello. Hi.
Say hi, Steve. See Steve waving at you?
Hey,
See Steve
Ed.
waving at you?
Hi.
Hey, Twinkie girls.
That's great. How are you doing? How you doing, Dale? What's going on?
That's
Good to see
Ed.
everybody.
That's Ed. He's the boss of the whole thing.
He
Yeah,
is
the whole thing.
It's so good to see everybody. Steve Wexler, good to see your face. Billy family, all of you, beautiful.
Yeah.
Billy, I remember when you were trying to give those movies away. Now you're glad you have 3,000 titles. To watch.
Yes. Well, still, to tell you the truth, I'm really worried about what the financial situation is going to be everywhere when this is over. So I'd still like to find some way to create a thing where they can be raffled off and go to somewhere where they could actually use the money.
Good thinking.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of movies, a raffle, sing a song, win a movie, something, you know.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah. There's a
We'll
whole
do
bunch
that.
of them so we can get away with it.
Very
Oh,
cool.
do me a
Ed, I
favor.
can't hear a word. Can anybody
Bring me my
give Ed-
shot of tequila over there. I haven't had anything to drink, so this is going to be tradition for me.
Right.
Yeah,
So this is
sure.
funny. Steve Wexler cannot hear me, but he can hear everybody else.
I'll be back.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. He's
How
Oh,
trying
he
to.
just popped out.
He's trying to figure it out. We'll get him
He just
sorted
popped.
out.
Oh, there he is. No, now I'm up there.
Yeah. No, that's not Steve Wexler. That's
No,
you,
no, I
Billy.
got a shot in the glass. It's in my room.
Oh, God.
I poured a shot and held it in there all day, just waiting to come on tonight so I can actually do a shot.
Exactly.
It makes
We're
me so
going-
happy. I'm with Billy Foster and he's doing a shot. Tequila.
Yeah, there you go. See, it's like I said, tradition. You know.
Yeah. Life is
Don't talk
you know,
about the first half of it.
normal.
All day, it's pretty much
Yes, well, I tripped and spilled some. That's
Perfect.
basically what happened.
So how are you guys doing? That's a styling hat, Kevin. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kev, I like the brim, dude. Looking
Yeah,
good.
well, performance going on here. Got performance wear. Why not? We're
Fantastic.
okay here. Danny just got home from a little jog. She had an exam today on the computer for University of New Hampshire. She's doing all right.
Oh, great.
So we're okay.
Good. I'm glad to hear. What are you going to do for us?
A couple songs.
I'm listening.
All right, go for it.
Friday night, I'm going nowhere. All the lights are changing green to red. Turning over TV stations, situations running through my head. Looking back through time, you know it's clear that I've been blind, I've been a fool. Open up my heart to all that jealousy, that bitterness, that ridicule. Saturday, I'm running wild, and all the lights are changing from red to green. Moving through the crowds, I'm pushing chemicals are rushing in my bloodstream. Only wish that you were here. You know I'm seeing it so clear. I've been afraid to show you how I really feel and admit to some of those bad mistakes I've made. Well, if you want it, come and get it. Crying out loud. Love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your heart, let go your head, fading now. Let go your heart, let go your head, fading
Okay, this is a song I wrote a long time ago.
Sunday, all the lights of London, shining sky is fading red to blue. Picking through the autumn leaves, wondering where it is you might be going to. Turning back for home, you know I'm feeling so alone, I can't believe. Climbing on the stair, I turn around to see you smiling there in front of me. Well, if you want it, come and get it. Crying out loud. Love that I was giving you was never in doubt. Let go your heart, let go your head, baby. Haley Foster's in the audience. The girls are in the audience. And whoever else is out there, hi.
Fantastic.
What is
For a
this?
shot.
It just feels so good to see everybody.
Carry Daddy upstairs.
It really does.
Can they hear you?
Steve, we can't hear you.
You can hear me, right?
Your mic
Yeah, we
is
can hear you. We
muted.
can't hear Steve.
Yeah, Steve Wexler is definitely not, has audio issues on whatever he's doing. But, you know, let me
It's
tell
so
you,
good to see everybody.
we got Steve Wexler is basically just eye candy. That's all I'm saying.
Yes. Steve Wexler's eye candy. You can see it says muted. Yeah.
He's going to try to figure it out. But good to see you, Dale. So what else do you have for us? You're going to do another one?
I don't know why I love you like I do. All the changes you put me through. Take my money, my cigarettes. I haven't seen the worst of it yet. I wanna know, can you tell me? I'd love to say, take me to the river. Drop me in the water. Push me in the river. Drop me in the water. Washing me down. Washing me down. Whoa. I don't know why you treat me so bad. We could have had up in the ocean that I can't forget. I spent 16 years now would never regret. I wanna know that you tell me I love you. Take me to the river. Push me in the river. Push me in the water. Washing me down. Washing me. Oh, yeah. Breathe in, love me. Tease me. Till I can. Till I can. I can say no more. Lift me in the water. In the river. In the water. I don't know why I love you like I do. All the trouble you put me through. 16 candles there on the wall. And here am I, the biggest of them all. I wanna know, can you tell me I love to stay? Take me to the river. Drop me in the water. Push me in the river. Oh, take me in the water. Thank you. Thank you. So good to see everybody. It makes my heart so happy. We'll all be together soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. Certainly by 2024, we should be in the same place jamming together.
Man,
I figure if I'm 72 now, I'll probably be only, what, 91, 93?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll make it through. And, you know, Ed Train, once again, thank you for making this kind of forum possible so we can all see each other and enjoy each other. Because I know we all have some serious aching in our hearts.
And so seeing each other's faces like this, hearing some music, hearing a few stories, seeing the babies sing, this goes a long way. Thank you, Ed Train.
Yeah, thank you. Really good to see you guys. I'm totally digging that hat, Kevin. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I love the brim. Love the brim.
Where am I? Is there's got to be a story behind that hat?
He's a rock star.
I got
Where'd
this.
you get it? Where'd you get it?
I got this like back in the 90s up in Vermont or New Hampshire or something, where they have like like fairs where people bring all their goods and
yeah.
those kind of things. It's like a judge. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, remember, he was out touring around. He was with a band. Look him up, Tall Stories. They had a record. And
I gotta check it out.
All kinds of rock star wear.
Absolutely. That's great. So do you know this guy? Tom McNulty?
Oh, Tom McNulty.
It's like a judge.
Yeah, I've met Tom before. How are you, Tom?
Yeah, remember.
Yeah, Tom's been around. So Dale, good to see you. Oh, who's that? Who's that animal? Who's that cat?
That was Bebe. All kinds of rock stars.
That is definitely a good-looking animal.
This one's our girl.
Billy.
All right, you two. Super good to see you. I'll see you soon.
Bye. Stay well.
Bye, sweetheart.
Very good.
Bye, Kev.
Dale Allen. Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Oh, who's that? Who's that animal?
Can you hear me, Tom? I'm going to drop Tom McNulty. I know what he's doing. He's watching the show and he's delayed. He's not listening to the audio here. I'm going to tell him, listen to the audio in the studio. This is what happens behind the scenes. Turn off the broadcast. Remember on the radio stations? They used to do that. People would call in and they would say, turn down your radio, because it would feed back on the delay loop. The sensors had a delay loop.
Is that what it was? It was also a delay?
Well, they had a delay because they had somebody from the censor sitting there with a button, right?
Oh, that's right.
And then if you said, motherfucker, they would push the button.
Me.
Yeah, exactly. For people like you, they would like hit the button and it would like jump the delay back,
Yeah.
But let me see if I get Tom back. No. Oh, there he is. Hey, Tom, can you hear us?
How's that? Is that better, Ed?
Yeah, you're on a
I'm
delay.
I
think you're
I'm watching this one here.
All right. How you doing, Tom?
Good. I'm doing good. No complaints. Still hanging out at home, doing the right thing. Doing a little bit of drinking. You know how that works. What else do you do at home?
Exactly.
You drink.
Drinking maple syrup.
I'm blowing up like a balloon. Yeah. Very good. Very good. It's nice to see Billy on there,
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, everybody sounds great. The whole thing sounds awesome. I try to catch it from the beginning as much as I could.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
Sure.
So, what are you going to do for us tonight, Tom?
I think I'm going to do a couple of Tim O'Brien, Daryl Scott tunes.
All right.
They're kind of off the beaten path, I guess. Most people probably wouldn't know what they are, but they're kind of appropriate for the situation that we're in. The second one that I do will definitely be more appropriate for sort of like the isolation thing that everybody's going through right now, and that's about the size of it.
Well, really good. All right, take it away, Tom.
So I'll go whenever you want me to.
Go for it.
Okay.
Hit it.
Made up my mind to go someplace so far away. I headed west without a sad goodbye. No hugs or tears, that way it's probably for the best. Sent cards along the way, said I was looking for a brand new life. I never settled down, my wanderlust could always cut the ties like a knife. Sometimes a lonesome wind calls out just like it knows me. And on a night like this, where I don't know where to go, it shows me the way. 'Cause he knows me. My brother Wayne, and he's lonely too, and he takes me away. I always looked ahead, so afraid I'd be caught behind. Followed a crooked stream, places I have never been, and one more highway sign. And I'm like some other guys, count the hours till the day will end. But it's not so I can rest. For me, it's the time that's best for talking to my friend. 'Cause he knows me. My brother Wayne, he's lonely too, and he takes me away. Now half my life is gone. The only home I ever had is Open Road. My skin's all cracked and brown. It's a mirror to the desert ground and the dusty wind that always seems to blow. I never made a mark, just scattered footsteps on the shifting sands. Whatever pushes me, something only he could ever understand. 'Cause he knows me. My brother Wayne, he's lonely too, and he takes me away. 'Cause he knows me. My brother Wayne, he's lonely too, and he takes me away. On the brand new guitar. This guitar was last Sunday. Was the first day we put strings on it.
That's a good looking guitar.
Thank you. Thank you. This is Coca-Cola. And
Nice.
the top is Adirondack spruce.
Nice.
It sounds pretty good to me. You know, I'm still trying to shake some of the bugs out of it and get it playing better.
My cat likes it.
You know, it's
How long have you been playing it, Tom?
how long have I been playing?
No,
This
playing
guitar?
that one. Yeah, that one.
One week. I put the strings on it last Sunday for the first time.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Oh yeah,
Sounds
it's brand
good.
new. It was just born. There's the headstock. You can see
Yeah.
there's my name on there.
Hey, that's great.
All right, do another one for us, son.
Hey, nice kitty.
Yeah, that's Picky
I
Boy.
like the kitty.
Yeah, he's a good boy. All right, go for it. Do another one.
Okay. this song is a little more appropriate for the circumstances that a lot of us are in. Fortunately, I have my wife who keeps me company, but a lot of people are really isolated here. But I'll do this one for you. And this is a song that nobody knows. I couldn't begin to describe how it goes, but it makes me cry. I laugh right out loud. It's a song that I sing when there's no one around. This is the man that nobody knows. He wears my old clothes and he looks just like me. If he learned how to fly, he'd never come down. He's the man that I am when there's no one around. And it's 4 in the morning and I'm lying in bed with a tape of my failures playing inside my head. It's heartaches and hard knocks and things I don't know. I listen and wonder, where will it go? Well, this is a glimpse of a child within. He's so immature, but he's still my best friend. He's just one of the kids who gets lost in the crowd. He's the kid that I am when there's no one around. And this is the dance I do every day. I let my feet go when they wander away, and I let my soul lead and follow the sounds. It's the dance that I do when there's no one around. And it's 4 in the morning and I'm lying in bed with a tape of my feelings playing inside my head. It's heartaches and hard knocks and things I don't know. I listen and wonder, where will it go? Well, this is a song that nobody knows. I couldn't begin to describe how it goes, but it makes me cry. I laugh right out loud. It's the song that I sing when there's no one around. A dance that I do, follow the sound, the one deep inside when there's no one around. The song that I sing when there's no one around.
Yay!
Thank you very much, Ed. It's nice to come and play for you.
That was super good. Nice to see you.
Yeah, and hopefully you let me come back again.
Absolutely. Yeah, great to see you. You're famous on this show.
It was nice to see you, Billy.
Good seeing you, Tom. Take
See you,
care,
Tom.
buddy.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Stay safe.
That's Tom McNulty. So how you doing, Billy Foster?
Hanging in there. I got I got the report yesterday. I was watching that my age group is the target group. So I'm gloves and mask and hand sanitizer. Look out the window. Oh, put on a hand sanitizer. Everything, you know. So I'm just trying to stay cool, you know.
Yeah, stay cool, stay home, stay away from people. People are the problem. So, do that. You'll be fine. You'll be bored, but you'll be fine.
Well, I take rides. See, I see a lot of people driving around with their masks on inside the car, completely unnecessary. The masks are for proximity and coughs and things like that. So I'll go out and I'll roll down the window and just take a ride. I won't go near anybody. I'll just take a ride around, and then just come back into the house. But it's hard to stay bored when you got all of this. Look, if I turn this way, can you see them?
Yeah.
You see them over there?
Oh, yeah. You got a full house. How you guys doing?
Yeah, they got the whole thing going on over here. So even if I'm not in my room doing something stupid, there's something that I can come out here and do 24 hours. Tonight, I made dinner.
Oh, yeah.
I made salmon and wild and brown rice combination.
Oh no, I made the rice.
Oh yeah, she made the rice. I made the salmon and made it a little spicy. And nobody threw up. I think I'll do it again.
That's great.
Yeah, I'll give it another shot.
That is great.
Well, I don't get into the kitchen that much anymore.
No.
No. The girls, they do what they do, and if I get in the way, they get angry with me. So I don't get in the kitchen. Me, I'm if I'm in there, it's cornflakes or something in a box. I just pour out, nothing that gets cooked on the stove or anything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm cooking up a storm out here, but it's me and my 2 cats.
Yeah, but you're doing shopping, cooking regular food, or you're doing microwave stuff?
No, I cook. I'm a chef, so I cook. My mother was a hotel chef in Austria, and so she taught me how to cook when I was a child. I was cooking, before I can remember.
Oh, really? So, but do you enjoy it? Don't hit that again.
I love it.
You enjoy it, yeah?
I love it. As a matter of fact, I have a goulash. I have a Hungarian goulash that I started tonight, and I'm going to finish it up tomorrow, because I know you're from Austria. And, and I make a good goulash. My mother and I were very competitive about our goulash, and I'm going to make a goulash for myself.
Competitive with each other?
Oh, yeah. Like my goulash was better than my mother's when I was 11 years old. And my mother would be like, no, it's not. And people were like, yeah, it's kind of better. She's like, oh, he doesn't make it the right way with the right. And I'm like, yeah, mine is better. And people were like, they're kind of better,
Well, I learned that a lot of people always have their own personal touch to whatever menu or whatever meal that people give you. Now, when I grew up in the projects in Greenwich, the cool thing was that it was Italian, Black, Scottish, Irish, Polish, German,
right,
Japanese, and each time, let's say one of the Italian mothers came out and had a special recipe for her sauce or for her meatballs, everybody tried to find out what that was. And so all the mothers had certain recipes that they would go down with, and it was just like super cool,
Yeah.
All the different ethnicities, ethics. It was really cool.
Well, for those of you who don't know, a Hungarian goulash, what I'm making, right? Like, okay, in America, every restaurant, you can go to the Plaza Hotel and order a hamburger. And you can go to McDonald's and you can go to some greasy spoon. And one thing they're going to have on their menu for sure is a hamburger. Any place will have a hamburger, and maybe not a Chinese food restaurant, but any place. But hamburgers are vastly different. And if I told you, okay, here's how I make my hamburger, and you made it along with my recipe, it would come out completely different. It would taste different. The technique, how you would make it, the bread you choose. And a goulash is a little bit that way. It's got a personal, highbrow restaurant will serve it. You can order it at the train station while you're waiting for a train, and so people take pride in how their goulash comes out. And I'll put pictures of it on Facebook tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, different ingredients, different.
Not really. My mother and I used to argue about caraway seeds. I never put caraway seeds in my goulash. I think that's ridiculous. My mother's like, no, you have to put caraway seeds. So we used to have arguments about the caraway seeds.
Okay, all right. You got to go this way.
All right, Billy. I'm going to bring on Tony Bacchetta now. I'm going to put us over there like that. And he's not live. This is just a video of him. He sent me this today, and I'm going to play it so we can listen to it.
Okay, this is a song I wrote a long time ago.
I love Tony.
It's a positive song, which I think we could all use right about now. And when I wrote it, I didn't intend to sing it. It was intended for another voice, so please excuse my vocal version. First we rise and then we fall, then we rise again. Every day goes on this way, seems to never end. But every day is a brand new start. You try to find our dreams. With each day you try, you get closer it seems. Closer it seems. So hold on to your dream. Yeah, hold on to your dream. Hold on to your dream. Yeah, hold on to your dream. We may forget everything we've learned, and so we learn again. It's the same for all of us, the cycle never ends. But we can learn to love ourselves for who we really are. And if we can learn to live with that, we may reach the stars. Reach the stars. So hold on to your dream. Yeah, hold on to your dream. Hold on to your dream. Yeah, hold on to your
That's Tony Bacchetta. Phenomenal. I think I'm going to play one more by Tony Bacchetta. He's got a bunch of cool things that he's done, and I'm going to do that right now.
Okay, this is a song I came up with around St. Paddy's Day. I don't have a title for it just yet.
Tony Bacchetta, he's great, right?
I love when he plays. Hey, you know what, Ed?
What?
Tell me if that first song he said that, he really didn't want to sing. Don't you think Holly McCreary would do a great for that for him?
Yeah, you know what? I'll suggest that to him. Maybe I could even hook that up. We'll record it online.
He would have such texture in that. That would be so beautiful.
Yeah, that would be good. You know, I'm doing some online recording now, and I'm working on a song with Bill Gagan. I think you're going to be on the song. Do you know this?
Yeah. He told me about it. Yeah. What are you going to do?
So, we're going to do that the next few days sometime and get a lot of voices behind Bill Gagan's song. But we've been recording remotely from Ireland, and I'm going to be able to record you remotely like this. and
cool.
and it'll sound terrific. You'll see. And that's I'll suggest that to Tony. Maybe Holly and Tony could do a rendition of that song.
Oh yeah, I was listening to the lyrics, and the one thing I love about Holly's performance is she puts so much character in the lyrics that she makes you understand the lyrics. I just sing the lyrics and you hear them, but
Right.
Holly has that special quality, and I think she can do really well for his song.
No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So guess what? Guess who I'm bringing on now?
Who?
You're not going to believe it. So Sandy Coughlin's daughter, Shannon.
Shannon!
But you're not going to get to talk to her because she did this offline. She uses this like a karaoke app, and she can sing into her phone and whatever. So she made a video, and so she's not on the show, but I'm going to bring her on, and we'll stay on the screen while she's while she's doing that. So hold on, let me go.
How long ago?
She recorded this yesterday, I think.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I'm just getting the file ready. You know, this is like flying a 747 here. It's like you gotta you push all the buttons the right way to get it working. But here she comes. I'll bring her right on.
Think you own whatever land you land on. Earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you learn the things you never knew, Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or ask the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what there were. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The here and the outer are my friends. And we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Let the eagle tell you where he's been. Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. Whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you own is earth until you can
colors of the wind.
Thank you. Hope you guys are doing well.
Yeah. All right, honey. That was good.
That was super good. My God, like she really killed that song.
I remember talking. Shannon and I used to do karaoke at a place in Stanford together a lot.
Yeah.
And I remember. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. It's, my pit bull is over here. Say hello to everybody. Hello.
Hey, Pitbull.
All right, look out. So I remember telling her one time when she was singing, she was asking me, and I don't know why people ask me about singing because all I just do is replicate what I hear. But I told her, I said, you know, when you sing, listen first to exactly the way the person sings it, and then sing it their way exactly, which gives you the character you need, and then make it your own. And to me, she picked up a whole lot of that because she had some really good tonal quality and character in the way she did that. It was beautiful.
Yeah, you really did a great job.
Yeah, really, really good.
I remember she came down to Rascal Flats a couple times and did some stuff.
Yeah, she did. And she was surprised when she was so worried about getting up on that stage and was surprised by the audience reaction. I told her, what are you worried about? You sound good.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. All right, so listen, I'm going to play a track now from my good friend Dave Coggins up in Nova Scotia. And I met these guys on stage, actually. I sort of bluffed my way into a concert, and they thought I was the keyboard player on the gig, and there was no keyboard player. So I just talked my way into the gig. And at the end of the show, they're like, who are you? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just some guy who came and played the show. And
You actually played before they asked you?
Yeah, well, what happened was I was home, and it was like the, you know, kind of like the Oyster Fest, you know, like it's called the Lobster Bash. And they had a big stage, and it was raining like hell. So they did it in the hockey stadium. So I just took my accordion and my keyboard, and I showed up at the door early, and they're like, oh, you're with the band. And I went right up and set up on the stage. And then I went up to the singer, and I said, hey, so I'm going to play a bunch of songs with you guys tonight. And he's like, okay. He thought I was a keyboard player. So I played the whole show with them before they figured out that I wasn't in the band. And they're good musicians up there. There must have been 2,000 people there for the Lobster Bash. Wow. And, you know, it was like talking your way on the main stage at the Oyster Fest.
So you maintained friends with these guys afterwards?
Yeah, I did. And so Dave Coggins is one of the movers and shakers up in Nova Scotia. And he's actually playing at the Band Shell in my little town of Weymouth, Nova Scotia. And I'm going to put him on right now.
Oh, there's an old Gene Watson tune. I'm a Gene Watson fan. Have been for many years. He put together some real good stuff. And this is one of those tunes. Time for us to settle up and go our separate ways. No one takes the blame, but we both have to pay. Everything that once was ours now is yours or mine. Since we finally made it across the great divide, and it sure hurts like hell to see you walk away. There's nothing the the great divide. Now we're standing in the doorway of a house we've made a home. And it seems so cold and empty now that all our love has gone. We take one last look together before we say goodbye. We finally made it across the great divide. It sure hurts like hell to see you walk away. There's nothing I can do to make you want to stay. Divide. There's just no turning back. We've crossed the great divide.
How long have those guys been together, Ed?
They've been together for 100 years. Like Dave Coggins is the Billy Foster of Nova Scotia.
Oh, he's
right?
that old.
Yeah, these guys have been around forever, and they're like everybody knows these guys, and you know, and they you know. So before I get on the stage with them, the singer goes to me. He goes, "Well, you know all the old country songs, right?" And I go, "Sure, of course I do." I didn't even know what he meant. I swear. I didn't even know what he meant. I was like, the old country song. I'm thinking maybe Hank Williams and Patsy Cline, maybe.
No, way before that.
Yeah, right. And it's all rock and roll to me. So I was able to pull it off. You know, it was okay.
Well, you know, the guy's voice is just got so much character. It sounds so good.
Yeah, they've got good voice. I'm going to play one more clip from those guys, and they're going to rock it out a little bit. You get to see them play rocking it out a little bit.
Most every day. You know we shouldn't be allowed to come and take my baby away. Baby, why don't you wake up now? All we gotta do is make up. Come on, baby, don't break up with me. Well, I saw you walking with him just the other night. Well, I almost slipped, but I saw him squeeze it tight. get the party going.
Those guys are good, right? Oh, I got you muted. I pushed the wrong button. Those guys are good.
Do they travel? Any chance to like come down our way and entertain
Well,
us?
I know that Dave usually spends the winter down in Clearwater, Florida, Sarasota, Tampa area. And but this year, for some reason, I think he runs an RV business. He sells RV trailers and that sort of thing up in Nova Scotia. And he sold his business, and then he's like, I'm retiring and I'm going down to Florida and I'm going to live large. And then for something happened, like, and he had to like start a new RV business or something up there. But this year, for whatever reason, I guess it had to do with he was busy with business. He didn't go down to Florida. And of course, he would have been stuck there now with the coronavirus.
Right. Yeah, he would have.
They closed the border. I can't go up there.
I think he'd fascinate people like at the Levitt. I think he'd blow them away.
Oh yeah, I mean, these are, okay. Listen, so the town where they're playing, this is the band shell. This is the Levitt Pavilion of my town where I live, Weymouth, Nova Scotia, and that band shell. There's maybe 700 people in the town or something like that. It's not big. And if you drive 100 miles in any direction, the total population is like 10,000 of a 100-mile radius. And these are the cream of the crop guys. And, winters are cold, and they sit around and practice because they're really good.
Yeah, they are. They are. I really like them.
Yeah, they're great players. And so now, listen, I'm going to play something now. Do you remember at the Willows? I mean, we've been doing this jam stuff a long time together, Billy Foster.
Yeah.
Longer than I care to admit, And at the Willows up in Vista, New York, there were these kids that would come, and their dad was like totally promoting them with music. And
I remember.
Anton and Joseph Klettner, right? And their dad was like, well, could they come and could they open up for half an hour before the jam? And I was like, God, I don't know. They're like 8 years old. They're like 6 and 8. Remember, they were really little kids, right?
Yeah.
And so now take a look at what these kids are doing. Check this out.
This is those two little ones.
Yeah.
No volume.
Oh, you couldn't hear them? There they are. This is Led Zeppelin, You Shook Me.
Yeah, I know. They take everything and make it their own. I love it. Yeah, those guys are something else. At
They
one
really
point,
are.
You know, what I got so into these guys. Remember Dakota,
Yeah.
the girls, Bobby Paltrow, and from the School of Rock, the young girl that sang and played guitar, and there was a young guy that just sang.
Yeah.
And I wanted to put them all together to put a young people's show together.
Right.
But I couldn't coordinate, one not being busy and this one, you know. But Greenwich was all for it. They were going to do it, you know.
Right. Yeah. No, you know, that, talk about talent. I remember when those kids were struggling to learn the instruments, and now they're rocking it.
Oh, so and the way they play off and to each other is so natural. It's unbelievable.
They've literally been doing it all their lives.
Yeah. And you can tell it when they sit around, this is what they do. Because their little nuances are like unbelievable, you know?
Absolutely. So,
and I'm surprised that I just heard the other day that Dakota, one of the girls, is, I guess they haven't been together for a long time, starting a family, doing all that. They're thinking about doing. I'd love to hear them again, you know?
oh, they're so good. Yeah. I've been trying to get Greg Oliveras on the show. We've been
Yeah,
talking
Greg,
about that.
I haven't seen him since Dakota was playing back then.
Yeah,
Where is
he's
he?
coming. He used to open up for the Showman all the time. Remember the Dakota too? We did Waveney once with the Showman, and they
And
opened
down
up.
in Glenville too at the park. Yeah. Where's he now?
He's in Nashville. He moved down to Nashville. Talk about, like, this kid's got it on the ball. Because normally, like, kids would be like, okay, I'm out of college, and now I'm going to, like, move to Nashville and get famous. It's like, no, you're not. You're going to go down there, and you're going to party, and you're going to run out of money. And he went down there. He works for AC Nielsen, the ratings company.
Yeah.
And he went down there with a corporate job. So he was making money living in Nashville, and that he was able to then fuel his career down there. He's doing pretty well.
Oh, great. Good to hear. He's a talented kid.
He's a talented kid. We're going to get him on the show. I'm going to bug him for next week. He's just busy. He's like working and, you know, keeping the country afloat.
Yeah. And Gabriel too on that harmonica.
Yeah. So I've been in touch with Gabriel. He's coming on to the show at one point or another too.
Oh, yeah. Because when he started out too as a little guy and he was blowing, I was saying, hey, that's really good for a guy your age. And then now he's awesome.
He's great. He graduated from school. He's living out in Ohio, I think. But
Yeah,
but he's doing great. So did you catch our dance sequence earlier?
No.
I'm going to play it for you. I'm going to play it again. I'm going to do it again. I think we might be done with the music for today, but I'm going to make you watch. Wait until you see this.
Everybody get up.
Sarah Raven, Sandy, Robin Eve, Veronica, Karen Johnson, Pat Kennedy.
Okay, now he was close. Tried to domesticate you, but you're an animal. Baby, it's in your nature. Just let me liberate you. You don't need no papers. That man is not your maker. And that's why I'm gonna take your good girls. I know you want it. I know you want it. getting blessed. Everybody get up.
One thing I ask you, let me be the one you bet that ass to. Go from Malibu to Paribu, yeah, I can have a big machine bad to you. So hit me up when you pass through. I give you something big enough to tell your ass to. Swag on them even when you drag casual. I mean, it's almost unbearable.
Check this out, Billy. Robin Eve, Sandy.
Who's with this cat head?
Over here?
With the cat head.
Oh, that's Veronica, the hula hoop girl. That's Sarah Raven over here. That's Tracy Becker. You remember Melissa Pickens? This is her 90-something-year-old mother in a wheelchair dancing to the song with her dog. Pat Kennedy. Look at my cat at the bottom. My cat's looking at me like, what are you doing?
Yeah. How do you coordinate all that?
Oh my God, I'll tell you about it.
You know, it's original video shows. You know the real video, right?
Yeah, it's not exactly this crazy.
No, this is cool. This is really cool.
Yeah, see Karen Johnstone down here. She's got the sheep like the girl in the video had a sheep.
Yeah. That is cool. So how do you coordinate everybody doing it? They all dance to the thing, and then you put the timing together?
Yeah, what you do is I sent out a YouTube video of the song, and then I said, play the YouTube video and then film yourself with your camera upright and then send me the movie and out of their phone, you know? And then I'm able to then synchronize it and put it on the screen like that. It wasn't even that much work. It was kind of fun.
That was cool. It was really cool. You should make that a fairly frequent thing with a different theme and a different song each time and different people.
That's the plan.
Yeah, give it a name, you know, and bring it up every once in a while. That's kind of cool.
That's fun. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. All right, man. Well, it's good to see you.
All right, yeah. Good seeing you, man. Thanks for having me aboard. And for everybody out there watching, please give Ed all the credit for doing this, because there's a few people out there keeping the music together, and that means the world when we all come back together again. It's going to mean absolutely everything.
Absolutely. All right, I'll see you soon. We'll do this co-hosting thing sometime soon again.
All right, you got it. Love you, buddy. Have a good one.
All right, catch you later, man. Billy Foster. So, yeah, Billy Foster came in, and Steve Wexler had a technical problem with his computer tonight. He was going to also co-host, and Billy Foster stuck with us for hours. It was super fun. And, yeah, that's kind of it for Jam TV today. I had a blast. Doing it. I might even play the Do Laundry video. I said I would do it. I've got to find it. Oh, yeah, there it is. So, yeah, so I think that we're settling into this whole world of being online as feeling a little bit more natural and normal. And so I'm going to be working with more people. I'm doing a project with Bill Gagan, as I said, with voices from all over the place, including people you know and love. And also I'm working on a piece with Scotty, a blues tune with Scott Hensley. We're going to do that. I'm doing some other collaborations with Anthony Benny and his Ship of Fools crowd. We'll probably have that on next week. Next week, I think, is going to be like collaboration week. And then the original collaboration that I put out there a while back is Shaky Ground, Delbert McClinton. And, you know, I have it out to a couple of singers, and they're not getting back to me. So I'm going to sing it. I'm doing it. I can do Shaky Ground. And I'm going to subject all you guys to that if I don't hear from some of these other singers. And I'm going to leave you with a video that we made at Cobb's Mill about 7 years ago, which is a parody of the summer dance hit Get Lucky. and I did a parody of it about people staying up all night to do laundry. So with that, I'm going to leave you with that tune. Not going to play. This is what you call, I remember on the Lucy show, they'd be like, stretch, we're not ready for you yet. So I'm going to have to type something in here. Let's see if we get this thing playing. We've had a gremlin-free night tonight. I'm so glad. All right, here we go. There is a music video here, by the way.
Like the legend of the Clorox, huh. Our garments could use cleaning. What keeps the dryer spinning? The need for glistening skivvies. What? We sleep to moon and rise up with the moon. Tonight, take your dogs to get sloshed in the suds. She's up all night with the tide. I'm up all night to get suds. She's up all night folding clothes. I'm up all night to do laundry. We're up all night pouring down it. We're up all night feeling clowny. We're up all night in a quandary. We're up all night doing laundry. 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 Your laundry bag's wide open. Your whites are in there soaping. Before the shirts start wrinkling, come on, I'm ready for that iron. Ow. We use our days to attend matinees. Tonight, take your boards to get sloshed in the suds. Laundromat until dawn. Where are those left socks gone? My bathroom hamper's all mucky. My clothes all stink and they're yucky. She's up all night till it's done. Where are those right socks gone? My breath smells just like Kentucky. My clothes all stink and they're yucky. We're up all night doing laundry. 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 Come so far from last night in the bar, and you spilled your laundry all over my blankers. We're up all night till the dawn, folding my pants
dance is such fun. Really had to get it done. We're up all night to do laundry. We're up all night with reruns. Infomercials for steel buns. When showtime gets real naughty, we're up all night to do laundry. 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 We're up all night to do laundry.
That was fun. Oh, I still got you muted. Hold on. That was
Anytime
fun, right?
you want me to do one, I'll do it anytime. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was really great. All right, Billy Foster, I'll catch you later.
All right, have a good one, buddy.
All right. Jam TV, show number 7 in the can. That doesn't mean the bathroom, all right? The can is where the film used to go back in the olden days. All right, in the bathroom. Jam TV in the bathroom. Have it your way. Anyway, really fun. Show number 7. Looking forward to more. Next week is going to be collaboration week. And want to get some more live artists on the show. Maybe I'll record some segments with people in faraway lands like Utah and Scotland and Ireland and such. And we will see you on the air with Jam TV. Have a good one, everybody.